Hey, welcome to episode 12 of Final Fantasy. And I'm gonna skip past everything we've already seen. Mostly. But these guys ain't so much trouble anymore. We've gained the appropriate amount of levels. And there was a gold needle in the chest. Those cure petrification. Very, very important status to be able to cure. We haven't seen anything that can do that. I wonder when you run into those. Exactly. Yes, yeah, your white mage isn't exactly built for attacking, now are they? Oh. Yeah, I figure I might as well show off the rest of the goings-on of this floor, or those. I didn't see these the first time I was here. Oh, let's nuke them. Sure, they're just a bunch of birds. How bad could this possibly be? Well, if you remember me alluding to the fact that this place has the hardest encounter in the game, this is it. And I moved the cursor. You see, I almost stopped recording, but I figured, no, we'll see where this goes. Yeah, the rest of them got petrified. It's the hardest encounter in the game. I don't know what to tell you.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
So I'll jump to the end. Seriously, I didn't run into them the first time through here, but they gave me nothing but hell the second time through here. I haven't even opened up the evil seal yet. Why are you releasing the ultimate evil on me now? You know, we'll encounter them throughout the game, but they're at their hardest here because of our low levels. Your level ties into your ability to resist status effects. So, we're having a hard time resisting stuff like petrification when you throw 6 things that can attack you and do it for free. And we do have 1 golden needle. Sorry if I sound a little weird today. My nose is stuffy. And we're at the part of the dungeon where my memory is faded. I don't know.
No!
Don't know this floor quite so well. You know, I knew it when I did it, but... And there's those ogre mages I was talking about last time that I spoiled so rudely. They can cast a single spell. We won't see it. I think we see him cast it at one point. Eventually. So this floor is just like the others, you know. It's kind of mazy. There's rooms with chests, so you wanna hit those up. But I don't actually know the layout of this floor anymore. Like I said, I memorized it with the practice playthrough. And then I played through it, and then that memory was no longer committed. Now I wonder, because it doesn't happen to me, and I can't recall it ever happening to me, but sphinxes have like scorpion tails, so I can't help but wonder if they can poison you. Oops. Forgot that was there. Oh well, no need to show you my my mistakes like that. Then we have ourselves another new enemy, an ochre jelly. You can kill them with basic attacks, but they hit pretty hard. See, I wonder if these guys are gonna... Yep. No, not that hard. Maybe I was over-exaggerating. Oh, no, no. That was a fluke. They hit the heavily armored guy harder than the lightly armored guy. Maybe they ignore armor. Maybe that's what it is. You know, they do a low amount of damage, but they ignore your armor. That'd be a neat thing for him to do. See, but I didn't have it perfectly memorized. I knew I was supposed to go down at some point, but a little too early on the draw there. Wraiths. Upgraded shadows. I'm deciding what I can do, because I don't do ya. I know for a fact that I can kill them with one Fyra, and I'm trying to preserve MP, because I have 5 floors to go and only one MP healing item, which didn't exist in the first release of Final Fantasy on the NES. Kind of forgot to mention that a little earlier. The DS version specifically added magic points. The original release, every level of spell you could use so much of. Like, you have your first, second, third, etc. You can use each level a certain amount of times. In the original NES release and the PS2 release on the Origins collection, the DS version adds magic points and MP costs. I guess to make it more modern. The game wasn't really designed with that mentality in mind, but I do appreciate it because I prefer it more than the original way of doing things. I hope that made sense to the uninitiated. I kind of rambled about it there. Now, you'll see ogres with these hyenodons sometimes from this point forward. I don't know what these things do exactly. Like, I think they just attack, but I don't know how to compare them to wolves and tigers. Like, they're harder than wolves, but I don't know what they are compared to tigers. Maybe that's something I should check out. The DS port also offers a bestiary, where any defeated foe selected to a file can be looked at. You know, you just have to beat it once, and the game will... After that, you can go look at the bestiary to see its stats. So maybe I should look that up and tell you later what the difference between a hyenodon and a lesser tiger is. Now, I saved because there are cockatrices on this floor, and it's just one run shot to the boss. I imagine, because I made it without running into anything, I imagine every monster in the dungeon chasing me at this point. But I was preserving MP because we have the first major boss fight. You see, we've had 3 up until now, but they were nothing. You know, now we have the first really official boss fight. And hark, what is that behind the text box? It's a large crystal. I think that's what we're here looking for. I am he who feeds on the power of Earth. Well, I am he who is here to kick your ass. Ooh, Lich. Feared by most mortal men. I am not most mortal men. Well, we aren't. 3 of us are mortal men. 1 of us is mortal woman. But that's irrelevant, because we're going to kick your ass and are afraid of you. Oh. Oh, son of a... Oh, couldn't you have gone earlier? Yeah, he messes with me this fight. Like, Lich has them good strats against me this fight. This fight can go one of two ways. You're either going to have an easy time, or he's going to give you trouble. He just gets all the good moves. Oh, well, it's a really fun fight, I have to admit. See, look at that. And I just cast Temper on him. I didn't notice the, I didn't notice Guy wake up there, so I'm like, wait, yes! I was gonna cast Haste on Sid and go to town. Hoping I had someone left, but I guess Guy decided to wake up. That's handy. And now that I have all my defenses up, he's not going to cast any offensive magic anymore. So, I forgot that I had Slowra, so I cast Slow. It's... Slowra would have had a better chance of unhasting him. Slow is just gonna miss. The difference is, Slowra hits one target with better odds. Slow hits every target on screen with less odds. Since there's only one target, Slowra would have been my better choice, but it scarcely matters. I go all in on him, because everybody's awake, everybody's ready to attack. Yeah, just go all in. And that's the Lich. I had an easier time against him in the practice file. He kind of caught me off guard here with getting all the right moves at all the right times. But that's a fun boss fight. And with that, we've restored the Earth Crystal to grace. The Earth can stop rotting. Wonder how long that's gonna take. You know, I imagine there's a healing period. And since this is the DS port, we visit the Earth Shrine gift here in a cutscene. Because now that Lich is dead, we can do this dungeon. Technically. We can make it to the, one of the 4 bosses at the end. But we can't beat all the bosses at the end. Some of them are unbeatable at this point. But I'll see you next time. Have a good night.